everyone! So today I wanted to do a quick review. I know I am filming in a different spot. The sun is literally coming in and hitting me all over my face, so I'm completely washed out and the whole screen is black. So I had to find another location here in my room to film. So this is kind of like my little backdrop area. So hopefully the lighting is perfect for the video. Today I wanted to do a review on the Too Faced Melted Kisses set. This is the packaging. Absolutely adorable packaging. I have to give it to Too Faced because they always have the cutest packaging, whether it is holiday season or not. I think they pay a lot of attention to detail on their packaging, and especially the holiday one. They're always so cute. So I absolutely love the packaging. It has like little nutcrackers on the side. It's so cute. So this set is the Melted Kisses, and it comes with 4 different melted longwear lipsticks, and they come in little small tubes like this. The size of these are each 0.16 fluid ounces, so they're itty bitty sizes, and you get a good range. You get the melted nude, which is a nude color. You get the melted peony, which is kind of like a blush pink color. Comes across a little bit brighter in camera than it really is in person. Then you get melted fuchsia, which is a super bright hot pink color. And then melted berry, which is just the beautiful kind of berry color. These are the swatches of the colors here. The melted peony, melted nude, melted fuchsia, and melted berry. As you can see, they're very intensely pigmented. I do think that they apply nicely. Now the applicator on these, let me show you one that's a little bit lighter here. The applicator is like a little bit of a doe foot type of deal. It's like a sponge tip, and while it applies really well if you have product on there, the only thing that I have to mention is that it can feel kind of rough if you don't have enough product on it. It feels slightly rough on the lips, but if you squeeze enough of the product, then you should be okay. These are long wearing lipsticks, so these are going to be really pigmented and long wearing. They all wear pretty decently. I didn't like time how long they lasted, but they did last a really long time. Obviously my my favorite melted lip product is the melted peony. I think it's the easiest one to wear with a lot of looks that I wear, which are sort of neutrally in tone, except for today I went a little bold. So this color, the peony one, is really beautiful. The melted nude, if you are someone of my skin tone, this might look a little bit off because it has a brown tone to it. Now I don't want to say it looks off like it's weird. It's just that it's nude, but then it has like that brown, so just the shade of nude doesn't really work well with my skin tone. But I have worn this so many times, mixing it with glosses, some nude glosses. They have a pink base to it, so it kind of mixes with the brown tone in this color, and it works really well, and I find that it works perfectly. But for me, on its own, my preference and the way it looks on my skin tone, it kind of, I don't know, it's just like those concealer nude sort of lip products that kind of make you look a little dead. So I just think that this is good to mix with something else, but it's a beautiful shade if you're medium skin tone, even light skin tone, tan, and even darker skin tone. This will probably be really beautiful on you, but if you're really fair, you might want to mix it with something. And the melted fuchsia, well, that's the second swatch here. It's super bright. It's very intense. So it's good to have this in your collection just whenever you feel like having fun and kind of stepping outside of your comfort zone. This is a beautiful shade to wear really year-round. And then, of course, to round off the set is the melted berry, which is that beautiful kind of berry color, and that's what it looks like. It's a gorgeous color. Oh my gosh. It is so incredibly beautiful. But my thing is that these fade with time, of course, as any lip product does, but this one in particular, this melted berry, fades really badly. I don't know what it is. I thought maybe it was just the way I applied it, but when I apply it, I just kind of go like I normally do, go really close to the edge of my lip and try to get it as perfect as possible, because if you're on the go, you don't have extra products, you don't have your concealer brush and all these extra little bits here and there to actually clean up. And you know, I don't use a lip liner with these, although you can. This really faded really badly. I was just like, wait a minute. So I went ahead and took a photo on my phone just to show you. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to see it, maybe not with the glare of the light. Whoa. No, let's not delete it. Hopefully you guys can see it maybe. Just the glare with the phone. and just in general. But basically the way it wore off is that I had like a ring around my natural lip line of this deep berry color, but then in the center it was completely gone, which looked really bad. It looked like I didn't know what I was doing and I was maybe trying to play around with lip liner, and I just filled in the lips and didn't put anything in the center. It looked really weird. And I don't know, I just think it's maybe the shade. I don't know, have you had any issues with this or any of the deeper shades? This is the only ones that I own from the line, and that is kind of like a bit of a turn off for me, because that to me just means that I have to really pay attention to my lip, especially if I'm busy and stuff. I don't want to have to be checking my lip every 2 seconds, like, oh my god, let me look, oh my god, look at my lips, and then having to touch up because it fades. Like, it doesn't look good when it fades. These other three don't even do that. I don't know, I think it's just the berry tone. But overall, I do think it's a good set if you want to try them out. That's the reason why I got them. They are going to be small, however, you do get a little bit of product. That's another thing that I wanted to mention. If you hold it up to the light, like in the sunlight, you will see how your tubes are about halfway full. And for me, that's kind of like a downfall, because I know it's not a full-size tube and I'm not expecting it to be for $25, but I was expecting a little more than half of my tube to be full, because if I really love a color, I'm going to use that itty-bitty bit really quickly. So I think Too Faced could have been a little bit more generous. And you see these sizes, like this one here, like my Melted Peony, it literally is here. So that is like legit halfway. And I feel like they could have put a little bit more in there. I know that you can't fill it too much because when you squeeze a tube it might overflow, but a little more than half would have been nice. But however, $25 for the price, I don't think is bad for 4 of them. I do like it. And another thing to mention, I don't know if you have had this issue with these, if you try them, but after I apply my lip product, I get some like bubbling of the product on the tip, and it's really weird because it's almost like it oozes out on its own without being, you know, squeezed or anything. So I noticed that all of them have been doing that, so I don't know if that's just part of it. It's just weird because it'll start to kind of bubble up a little bit. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. As you can see, I'm not even squeezing it. I'm holding it as light as possible so that I don't drop them on my black and white carpet over here. But as you can see, they bubble up, and they all do that. So I don't really know what the deal is. And hopefully it doesn't start to like seep out of the lid, because that's really going to be disappointing. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some photos of these actually on my lip, and I didn't wear any sort of primer or anything underneath. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, I mixed the Melted Nude with the Melted Peony, these 2 light shades, to get this lip to go with this eye look. But I'm going to insert the photo so you guys can see how they look on the lips. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the photos. I do have more of detailed review on my blog. I just try to keep the videos, if I do reviews, really short as possible. So if you want to see more photos up close, see the packaging up close, and just kind of find out where they are, where you can find them from, I will also link the site. I got them from Sephora, and I think you can get them at Ulta. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know if this is just an exclusive, but I do know the Too Faced website has them, so I will link both of those sites for you. And again, the link to my blog will be below if you want to see more on these. So I hope that this review was helpful, and if you have any questions or any sort of product reviews that you'd like to see from me, just let me know in the description or in the comment section. And I hope that you enjoyed the video enough to subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.